Don't forget to check us out on Patreon, where you'll receive exclusive content to videos that are not available on YouTube. And for those of you that like the one video instead of the 2 video format, you get that as well.
Bam.
For $1.
Bam.
It's $1 a month.
Yep. I think we're cooler than a bag of Cheetos.
You can't even get that for $1.
Hey, that's true. Not hot Cheetos, though. Only like regular Cheetos.
So check us out on Patreon, guys. We hope to see you there. What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
Yeah, what's shaking, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course, man.
Hair metal marathon keeps on going, right? We got Ratt, round and round, big request.
The biggest request for Ratt.
Yeah, man.
That's not a debate. The biggest request for Ratt. So we had to get to this one.
Yeah,
a lot of you guys say Ratt. It seems like, because I pay attention to the comments, but I pay attention to how the comments are written. And I get a feel oftentimes, right? I don't know if you do the same thing, Ryan, but I can kind of get a feel for what bands are a little bit more respected. You know what I'm saying? And Ratt seems to be out of the hair metal scene, because I know glam metal.
Best of the worst and shit.
Because glam metal isn't the same as hair metal, because glam metal is like 70s, hair metal is 80s, from what you guys said. But I like the hair metal scene. It seems like they're like the best of the worst, like Ryan was saying. I'm having fun doing this, though, man.
I am too, dude. And dude, I've had a couple bands that I didn't think I was going to like that I've liked. So, dude, you know, this is exposure, guys. It's supposed to, we're having a good time exposing you and exposing ourselves at the same time. This is fun.
Dude, I never thought I would rock a Bon Jovi song.
Yeah.
That's on my playlist, dude. I'm dead serious. I was like, Bon Jovi. But
only the name will change. The people I meet. No, I'm just joking.
Keep it going. Even,
that's the shit, though.
I even like hearing you sing it. You know what I'm saying? No, but so to add to that, Ryan, I know that this isn't the most popular marathon that we've done. You know, there's a lot of back and forth and controversy in the comments, but I'm just hoping, man, throughout this marathon, and I've seen a few people here and there that said, "Hey, man, I didn't know." I never listened to this Motley Crue song or Def Leppard. I'm gonna get into them or whatever the case may be. If we could just change a handful of people's minds and put them onto some new music,
that's
we're
a win.
satisfied with that.
That's a win.
So real quick on Ratt, they're obviously heavy metal. They're from the Los Angeles area. They had sort of like it seems like saying here, they had like a friendly rivalry with Motley Crue. So they both were from the Los Angeles area, doing their scenes in the early 80s, doing their thing in the early 80s. Round and Round and Lay It Down are the 2 biggest songs from them, it looks like. One debuted at number 12, which I think is Round and Round, and Lay It Down was number 40 on the Billboard charts.
Cool.
Looks like they've gone gold, platinum, multi-platinum.
Yeah, dude.
So they've had commercial success. So let's do it.
Yeah, that sounds like this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, man. Yeah, Ryan has some exposure that he didn't really realize.
That's right. That's
from
right.
the Golden Child movie. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I've seen the Golden Child as well, and I didn't even remember that. So.
But I remember that scene was like chaos because he was. Well, I don't want to get into the movie, but that scene was chaos. So that song was so fitting for that. That's why it was so iconic. And I was like, man, is that Guns N' Roses? I think that was the video that we were doing Guns N' Roses. I was like, is that Guns N' Roses? And someone was like, no, that's Ratt.
That's Ratt.
You know
what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Ratt, Round and Round.
That's actually not bad, though.
Solid.
That's actually not bad.
Straight up in your face, rocking you out.
I love the way that the lead guitarist, and I think we saw that there was 2 lead guitarists. So the way that started, that set the tone for the whole song so far. Because I know we're only like 40 or 50 seconds into the song, but dude, I'm rocking out already, and the shit just started.
I love the way they yeah, I'm in the same boat. I love the way they tuned the guitars in this, man. It just has a very I don't know, man. I'm finding that the way the guitar is tuned has a very, very this house may sound like an obvious thing to say, but the way a guitar is tuned just has a huge impact on if I'm gonna like the song or not.
Big time.
I'll give you an example, like the whole djent thing. The djent thing with new metal, not in new metal, but new modern metal.
Oh, okay.
I've seen some I've heard some really nice riffs with some bands, and I'm like, if they just didn't have that fucking springy, that ding, 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 whatever that is. I'm sorry, it sounds like a motherfucking doorstop. I'm just, y'all made fun of me on Twitter with that, which is funny. A couple memes came my way from that. from that Sugar video that I said that in. But the springiness of that sound, you know what I'm saying, is what turns me off. Even though the riffs are really nice, I just the way it's tuned is just not.
Yeah.
It just turns me
The
off.
sound is really not grabbing you. So even though they're playing their ass off, it's just the sound. It's like,
and I can tell how the riffs are constructed. Had it been tuned in a different way, I probably
would
would love it.
You probably would have received it differently.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, I got you.
And this band kind of comes off like, just from what I'm hearing so far, they almost come off like disciples of fucking Van Halen.
Yeah, it does sound a lot like
bit.
that. Like the especially the guitars, right?
Yes.
The way that sounds, I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah.
You know?
So I mean, I'm sure Van Halen is arguably one of the pioneers of this sort of stadium rock sound. You know what I mean? So I'm sure every band to some degree was influenced by Van Halen, at least especially from the time period.
Yeah.
But it just sounds like, based off the guitars are tuned, I'm not saying that this is the case, that this band really took heed to Van Halen's teachings, you know what I'm saying, and crafted a big part of their sound around what that sounds like. So I don't know.
But I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah, it's
Let's keep it
rocking.
going.
It's rocking. Let's keep it going. To me, that's Van Halen. I'm telling you, man.
That's exactly what that shit.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but
Yeah, you know, George was sitting there. We were talking about the guitarist right there in that bridge before the chorus came in. Yeah, and I was like, Panama.
Yeah, dude.
That's what that sounded like to me.
Giving Van Halen vibes, bruh. I don't know.
You know,
And maybe that's just a common thing for a lot of 80s bands to have that type of sound, but I don't know if I really realized that with Motley Crue or Bon Jovi.
Yeah.
And even other songs that I've heard that even Kickstart My Heart. I don't really feel like I'm getting the same feeling that the influences was as heavy with those bands from Van Halen. But this band to me seems to come. That's a good thing though. I'm saying that's a really good thing. I love the way Van Halen's guitar sound, the guitar work in it. So.
but everyone's musically. I think everyone's killing it. Even the vocalist is good too.
Yeah,
I mean, don't get me
vocalist is
wrong.
solid.
I don't want to leave anyone out, but I'm really enjoying it from a musical standpoint.
Yeah, man.
Everyone is really playing very, very well.
I
You know
agree.
what I'm saying?
Let's get back to it.
Yep, that's-
I do think the chorus is a little generic though.
Yeah.
It comes off like it lacks flair, and they kind of took the easy way out. Now, granted, the easy way out, regardless of what the fuck I'm saying, this clearly worked for them.
Yeah.
They went multi-platinum and gold. Keep in mind, this is from a 2020 perspective. People who didn't listen to this scene.
Absolutely.
Just saying. But it does feel like it, the chorus kind of takes
It's safe,
you.
right?
It
They're
just
safe.
feels very, very safe.
Let's
Yeah.
play it safe, man.
Round and round, what goes around comes
Yeah.
around. And it almost sounds like it could have been on a Last Dragon too. There's 80s pop,
Yeah.
like Mr. 80s, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which I actually like that 80s. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? Ryan doesn't like Broken Wings, but I like that song. But whatever. But it sounds like it fits into the pure non
I get
pop
it.
side of the 80s, non rock side of the 80s in that chorus.
I
You know what
just
I'm saying?
feels like I feel like, man, that it needs something.
Yes.
It just needs something like, you know, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the best way to
To
articulate.
get you to like it.
Yeah.
Because we want to emphasize the shit did work, but it needs something to get us to like the shit.
Exactly.
How about that?
Exactly. I'm just speaking from
I
my
wanna
own
hear people bitch and
perspective.
moan in the comments.
Our own perspective. That's all it is,
Yeah,
man.
man.
And I look at Van Halen, right? And that's why I was like, Panama.
Yep.
You know, it's almost like, George, because I like the song. I like the song, and I think they're playing their ass off, right? So I think there's a lot of talent in this group here. But when I look at, like, you know, talking about love. It's yes, it's the chorus and how you're singing the chorus and how you're delivering it, but it's also how the musicianship complements the chorus. It's and I just think you either know how to do that and just be the chorus is just mesmerizing and you just create magic, or it's just you just play it safe, which you still have a good song, you still have a solid song, but I don't know if everyone can create a great chorus, man.
It's just tough.
That's all. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. I think that's well said, man. But what I'm trying to remember is that we're kind of being spoiled. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
From our perspective, we could think of 1,000 middle of the road rappers. Not saying Ratt is middle of the road, but we could think of 1,000 people, R&B artists, whatever the case may be, that we've enjoyed that aren't in the upper echelon of R&B artists that created a certain sound or whatever the case may be. So we're listening to the best of the best more often than not.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
So I think sometimes we're like, we're comparing like.
Yeah, that's true. That's a great point.
Halen, you know?
That's a great point.
So, but I agree with that though. I do feel you. I feel like in that chorus something happened that kind of took me out of
brings you down a little bit.
hardcore rock and groove.
Because the way they started this shit,
they're
just rocking out.
Yeah, man.
Seriously, the guitar, I cannot stress that enough. The lead guitarist, or there's two of them in the band, dude, they really set the tone for this song. They really did. So, and then you come out of that into this chorus, you're like, I don't know.
Okay. But overall.
Yeah, but overall, I'm enjoying it.
Overall, I'm enjoying it as well.
Yeah,
Let's
man.
get back to it.
What comes around goes around. I'll tell you why. Looking at you.
Right here?
Yeah.
Looking at me.
Here, pocket
The
right
way
here.
you move. You know it's easy to see. That
Yeah, they can do no wrong. And this pocket, they can do no wrong.
I've got a way. We're gonna prove it tonight. Like Romeo to Juliet. Time to time. I'm gonna make you mine. I've had enough. We've had enough. It's all the same. She said, I knew right from the beginning that you would not win. I knew right from the start. You put an arrow through my heart. We just give it time. Round and round, what comes around goes around. I'll tell you why.
Oh, it's solo, okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what y'all talking about, man? Sitting on a glam metal marathon, man.
Yeah, they
Look,
killed
man,
that.
Ratt,
Yeah, they killed that.
they killed that.
Golly.
What y'all talking about, man?
Man, did you hear
I don't care. Nope. I like that.
Yeah, dude. Musically, they're rocking the hell out of this song, man. And did you hear? I know that was a guitar solo, but did you hear how the drumming complemented that?
I like
and dude,
the fills in that, the do. While they were harmonizing, 'cause I think that was two harmonizing guitar solos.
Guitarists, yeah, I
and they
think
were
so.
harmonizing with that. So that
Dude.
really took it to a different level. But I like that you pointed that out with the
golly.
fills in that, man.
Oh, man, that was nasty.
That was really, really good.
That
dude.
was nasty.
They
man.
were playing
Yep.
like really well.
And the way that they ended that solo, getting back into and transitioning back into the last
Yes.
verse to finish the song out, that was fire.
Shout out to what is that, sir?
Warren DeMartini
DeMartini?
or DeMartini
One of the two.
and Robin Crosby.
Yep.
So I believe that's how you pronounce both names. I apologize if it's not, but you're playing your asses off. I will say that. That's one thing I cannot deny. I ain't fucking that up.
Yeah, seriously. Bottom line is, we like what you're doing, guys.
Yeah, man.
Shout out.
You know?
I do like the vocals though. I think that they're
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're solid. I feel like the vocals, Stephen Piercy And shout out to Juan on the background vocals. I think that it's epitomizing that 80s sound. But you guys said Ratt and Dawkin, because there's been a lot of, we've gotten an influx of DMs
since we mispronounced it.
We mispronounced it last time. But the influx of DMs are still a mixed bag. Like some people are saying it's Dawkin, some people are saying it's Dawkin. So that band, Dokken, we're in the same place.
There's a lot of controversy surrounding that name of that band. You know, it's crazy.
But you guys said Ratt and obviously Motley Crue, Ratt, and Dawkin or whatever the case may be, and Def Leppard are like, you know, they were
staples.
Huge. They were the staples.
All of the staples.
You know, and they really epitomized the 80s sound. So, and I'm hearing that in this song.
Yeah, man.
That solo
They're rocking out. Yeah, let's run that back a little bit. They are jamming, dude. I felt like they could have kept that.
My motherfucking jaw muscles from,
man.
You know what I mean? The stank face are hurting, man.
I think they could have kept playing this groove for like another 10 minutes. Like live, I think they could have just fucking destroyed that. Golly, man.
Seriously. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was a great
that solo at the end.
First impression of this band, man.
Yeah,
because this song right here, man, the way that they play, and I gotta give credit to the guitarist, man. That shit, the way he had that shit hollering, I'm gonna start calling it hollering. When it's like blah, blah, you know, like blah, blah, you know. I'm gonna start calling that hollering because he had that guitar hollering to me. That's the way it sounded to me, like it was just hollering, just play that shit, you know. And I love the way that sounds. I love that. You know what I mean?
Listen, man.
I love that shit.
I really, man. If you have never heard, I want to hear from a few people. Actually, I only want to hear from a particular person in this case. If you've never heard a Ratt before and you enjoyed that, please comment. Yeah. Because I really feel like if you haven't, you know, and you're open, you know, obviously I would think most of our patrons are open to different sounds.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if you've never heard this song and you enjoyed that, let us know, man. Because I really feel like that could turn some people on the Ratt, man. That was really good, man.
Dude, that was a great first impression, man. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we found a gem, man, in Ratt, you know, because I really like their sound. I really like the way they're.
Ratt, man.
Dude, musically, drummer killed it too. The way he added a lot of flair in the groove as well. So, dude, I enjoyed it.
I like the drummer's contributions in spots. I mean, for the most part, it was pretty straightforward to me. But in spots, he really enhanced the groove. Yeah, man, especially towards the end during the solo and in certain pockets, man. Lay it down. You had mentioned, Ryan, that you think that they may be a gem, and that made me kind of like, I started typing. I was like, I wonder, like, let me hear something else from them, man. Because the reason why I want to maybe hear something else from Ratt is because I don't know.
This could have been a one-off.
It could have been a one-off, and I don't know. We're gonna get back to Ratt, to keep it real. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. So
that's true.
You know, while we're here, we might want to just. You know,
hey, let's keep it
because
going.
I really did like that.
Because I enjoyed that. So let's keep it going.
Lay It Down is the other big song. See what this is about. Let's see if Ratt, if that was a one-off, or if they might have a sound that, you know, we could really rock with overall. So this is the remaster version that they did. It was remastered, looks like in 2007 of Lay It Down. So I don't know if this is gonna sound completely different. I don't know. But I think we tend to like the remasters. Yeah. Especially Ryan. Ryan mentioned that shit.
Yeah, I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I'm sorry, guys.
But I can understand.
know. I don't know.
That sounded good, man.
I don't know. That might be my new favorite glam metal, hair metal, whatever the fuck you want to call it. That might be my band. Seriously. Cause that shit is fly. That sounded fly to me though.
Yeah, dude,
You know
I
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
That shit sounded like this is some shit I could really like get off on. Like I could just kick it and like, man, this is just smooth shit. You know?
Randomly. Let me just
Seriously.
randomly. What you give is what you get. Randomly, I'm picking this one.
I think we need to slow down though, man, because I like this band right now. I don't know if they're gonna go 3 for 3. So let me leave on a high, man, and be like, yeah, you know what?
But if they could get on a random selection, if they could get us, because this one doesn't have that many, because Round and Round had 29 million views, and this one had 506,000 views. Lay It Down, I'm sure I didn't really look at the views,
Yeah.
but I'm sure that was in the millions as well. So this doesn't seem to be one of the, it definitely wasn't on the list in Wikipedia.
in a wiki, yeah.
And I'm
It
looking on
wasn't.
Patreon right now, and I'm not seeing. It's hard to mix bag in that fucking post, but I'm not seeing this song for Ratt. Let's just see what this is about. It's a random choice, you know.
Please. We're starting out right.
But see, I'm telling you, man, it's all
just-
about
yeah.
the way it's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'll make my moves, I'll make them right. I don't confuse, I keep the light. I take command of the scene. Because for me, there's no in-betweens. I keep holding on through the night. I keep holding on through the night. 'Cause it's so easy to forget. What you give is what you get. It's so easy to forget.
We're not bullshitting you guys right now, dude. I don't know if it's just the mood I'm in. I don't know,
Man,
dude. But Ratt is hitting right now.
Hey, you know what? You can say what you want about the crazy hair and the crazy outfits, and it looks crazy and it looks feminine or whatever you want to say. But the music is hot. That's 3 for 3, and I didn't think that was gonna happen. That's why I was like, nah, slow your roll a little bit, man. Let's not go 3 songs that press our luck and shit, because it's not like the lottery and shit. So, but
It's something in the
dude,
way that those guitars are tuned. It's the
And you know
the
what
crunchy, the grittiness of it. Like reminds me of fucking Van Halen. I keep saying it.
Me too, but I love the fact that how they start their songs, man. It's so important. I think that that's a lost art, man, in music, because if you all 3 songs that we played today, I was gonna say every song by Ratt, but the songs that we played
might be,
today,
shit.
yeah, man.
Damn, Ratt.
The 3 songs that we played today, man, the way that they started the songs with the guitar and the riffs are nasty right out the gate.
Yeah.
Right out the gate, it's like some solo shit.
Yeah.
Right out the gate, and that sets the tone for the song. And I'm like, dude, that's just some fly fire shit.
It is.
It is.
It is. If I had to be a little critical on Ratt, though, it just seems like in each of the songs, with Round Around, Lay It Down, and Now What You Give Is What You Get. It's something in those choruses that just seems to almost bring me down from this high that they create.
Yeah,
which is what you're talking
in the
about.
chorus.
In
Yep.
those initial riffs, that high that they give you when they first start the song. In that chorus is something in it. It's just maybe not enough flair.
I agree with that.
It's either the sort of I don't know, the bridge to the chorus or the chorus, because the chorus is what you say is what you get. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
like the core, the heart of the chorus. But sometimes the bridge leading into it or just the heart of it itself isn't, one of the two isn't really grabbing me.
I get it.
But it lacks a little bit of creativity. The melody in it isn't really captivating for some reason. But overall, dude, they're dope. I can hear it.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I agree with you. And one of the things that I found myself doing, though, especially in the one we did the review on, Round and Round, is towards the end there, because I felt the same way you felt in the chorus, but towards the end there, they kind of was like rocking me into it because they play so well.
Yeah.
They play so well.
That damn harmonizing solo probably helped.
Yeah.
It kind of got us into the
Yeah.
it took it to a different level. So
But I
you're
agree
like,
with you, though. I agree with you.
Yeah,
on that.
yeah. Shout out to Ratt. Hopefully
Dude.
y'all enjoyed that, man.
Yeah.
We just wanted to get
That's playlist.
You know what?
That's playlist for me.
Let me
anyway.
see. Which one's a playlist for me? Let me see. Though.
Yeah, I'll rock all three of them
All
bad
three?
boys. Well, I didn't listen to all three, so I can't really say that. But
Did you-
Round and Round, I'll make it. That'll make my playlist. The way this started,
Yeah.
and the way fucking Lay It Down started, dude.
Yeah, man. But I feel like Ratt has sort of, when I listen to their sound, it feels like it borders traditional heavy metal, but also with elements of what
Yep.
made glam popular. You know what I mean?
I think that's why I like it.
Especially in the chorus. Exactly, right? In those choruses, I hear more glam influence, but when it gets into the groove, it feels like metal to me.
Yeah, it
You know what I'm
does.
saying?
Yep. Mhm.
So it's interesting. It's interesting. But something's gonna make playlists. I do like Lay It Down. And what you give it, what you get. I'm
The
not
way
gonna-
that started, that was fucking hot.
and Round and Round is really good as well. So there's something on here is gonna make playlists. The jury's still out though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
and I think, man, the jury's still
saying? Jury's still out.
But one of the things I really think kind of plays into the perception of this marathon, man, is the antics and the clothing and the this and the that. If you separate that and just listen to the music, because we just did the music, we didn't do the videos. So, dude, I think they really killed it.
Yeah.
They really killed it, man. And I think that kind of like that the visualization of the videos, I think it really plays a part in what people perceive, how they receive the music.
Yep.
I really believe that.
Yep.
So
I agree with that. The
challenge
aesthetics,
yourself and try to take
yeah.
that shit out and just listen to the song. Like,
Absolutely. I think the aesthetics play a part, man. I think one of the reasons why I wanted to jump into this marathon, man, is that I just I don't know if I just really don't enjoy broad strokes, right? Like, oh, it's just the 80s were trash. Like, no, the 80s weren't trash. You know what I'm saying? There was some good music in the 80s, some really good bands, very good musicians during this time. And that's kind of what I wanted to find when doing this marathon, man. It's just giving credit to those guys, man. And because it's not fair to be just lumped in with everyone else that was doing the bullshit, formulaic nonsense. Like there were some really good musicians here. So and I think we may have found that.
yeah, man.
With Ratt, man. And
I enjoyed that. Fuck out of that.
seriously, you got
I really
Motley Crue,
did.
we got Bon Jovi. There's some people doing some dope shit in here, man.
Yeah,
that I feel
man.
like needs credit. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully we turn some people on, or I don't know. This is Patreon, so you guys are. We feel like you're like our advanced level. They're our advanced level subs. So
Yeah, they give us the real.
Y'all give us the real.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you guys know. Most of you guys, 99% of you probably know about Ratt. But if we could got one person on the Ratt, mission accomplished.
Absolutely.
All right, that's the end of the video, guys. If you enjoyed that, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, we do have a Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Lost in Vegas.
We out.
We out.